Welcome back to the Rhode Show. We got quite the crowded couch this morning.
You're welcome. I would just like to point out, though, for the American Idol buzz, can we find out another way to eliminate the people other than putting X's over their faces, like a serial killer on Law & Order SVU or Ed Gein or something? I'm serious. Literally, if they found this on the wall of your apartment, you would be the #1 suspect in an investigation.
On the watch list when you go to the
Just put a music note over them with a sad face on it or something, but a red X. Honestly, all right.
I agree with you.
I've said my piece.
I know, I wouldn't want to be the one with the
on my head. You did. You're next. I like that one.
All right, we're talking about Facebook.
Yes,
and
we are.
You're probably...
Oh, I'm mad up in the Facebook.
Twitter
feed.
You tweet?
Oh yeah, and I've got my @HalSparks Twitter feed linked to my Facebook page, both the fan page and my personal page.
There you go.
So that there's internet drift. Very healthy.
Drift.
You're totally not messing around. Well, you know, there's a study that came out,
yes.
right? But 400 women were surveyed. 85% of them said they are so annoyed by their online friends, completely annoyed.
Then they're idiots because they don't dump them. Dump your online friends there. If they annoy you, get them off your feed.
Okay, so then what are you going to have? Like 10 friends left if you dump 85%?
Yes, a real genuine group of friends.
That really know you.
Yeah.
Well, one of the things that they find most annoying, #1, is complaining. Coming in second,
ironic.
Sharing your political views. And at third, bragging about seemingly perfect lives. That's going to drive you nuts, right? I mean, like when people are like,
annoyed that I brag about my seemingly perfect life?
No, when other people do.
No. Well, I mean, here's the thing. I do it ironically all the time. I will make a joke about, being, tall or rich or famous or whatever, and people will go, well, Mr. Smarty, blah, blah, like... You don't recognize the irony. I forget. Irony doesn't show up in type.
Right.
The thing is, if you have a responsibility to cull the herd of your online friends.
Yeah.
If anybody annoys you, if you don't agree with their political views, if you don't like what they post regularly, if you don't want to hear what kind of tuna sandwich they like, dump them, block them off. There's like 1,000 settings on Facebook.
Have you ever done the cleanse?
Have
you cleansed yours?
Yeah. Well, I have to sometimes. If I want genuine people that I've met that have come into my life to fit in, because I've got mine's full.
You got a big
I've got to start kicking people off, and then you get a message like, "Hey, what are you?
Why aren't we friends anymore?"
Yeah, it's like we never really were. You just kind of got in there under the wire. I don't know how to get rid of you.
I just don't like the constant updates. I'm like, someone's like, just took a shower, making breakfast, going to the bathroom.
So annoying.
How many times do you post a day? Like right now, you're going to do it. What are you going to say? Let's see what you're going to post.
Let's see.
I'm here to promo.
On Fox Providence.
Boring.
Yeah. Hold on 1 second.
This is annoying. I'm getting annoyed.
More meaty.
What kind of an idiot puts scallops and pasta together? What kind of chewy fish and chewy pasta? It's a mistake.
I'm sure our dish will be delicious, Kevin. Don't listen, okay?
Looks like you're not eating today.
That's sorry, but I'll put TCOT on the end of it so everybody will think it's political.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, okay.
I'm putting hashtags on that.
So we're talking about posts, but what about like pictures? I think I find the pictures of this one. Rick, you get this?
Oh, when they take it
when
of
you do
themselves, they go.
like if you're the mirror right there, and I'm going.
Check me.
And you see the flash. You see the flash of the camera.
Yeah.
You see them holding the camera, and it's like, check out my new profile pic, and you're like,
right. We can't actually
did that
see.
in the bathroom.
The great thing about Twitter is that you can actually put video on now through most of
Hey, Twitter.
all the sites like Twitter Pro and those kind of things, and on my Facebook. So this will be on there, and then I'll just say okay to that, and people will
That's
go.
going up on your Twitter.
I'm so annoyed that you. Yeah, exactly. BTS people. Behind the scenes.
Oh, there's lingo too.
Don't do the WT one. That's not appropriate for TV. WT blank.
Oh. You can do WTH.
Oh,
yeah, that's right.
H is
What
better
the
than
heck?
F. Okay.
I'm just saying. Here's the thing.
Yeah.
You should, in your life, have the ability to mitigate anything that you are complaining about. If you don't, then stop complaining about it at a certain point. If you're like,
Wisdom from
I
Hal.
don't like this guy, then stop dating him. All right, there.
Okay, thank you.
We're gonna
we
leave
feel
it
so
at
much
that.
better now on the couch. All right, let's head over to Courtney and see what people are saying online about these Facebook complaints.
You know, this is what
More
I
annoying.
do. I'm reading Facebook stuff all the time from our viewers and from our live bloggers. They're actually sharing what annoys them or doesn't annoy them on Facebook. So we'll start here on FoxProvidence.com. Jean says, the most irritating to me is people who constantly post what games they are playing and their scores. She says, constantly, really, who cares? Mary Lou says, the complaints are definitely worse. It's like maybe you would have less problems if you didn't spend your life on Facebook, she said. And JB says, I think the relationship status is the worst. Who cares about who you hook up with or why? So here's what we're asking today in our web poll. What do you find to be most annoying about your friends' Facebook updates? A, complaining all the time. B, sharing unsolicited political views. Or C, bragging about seemingly perfect lives. We have a couple of comments on our Facebook page, surprisingly, this morning. Amanda Smith says, over bragging, using your Facebook as a way to rub in somebody's face how good they have it. She says being over positive on Facebook is just as bad as being over negative. So if you want to weigh in today, do it on Facebook. We'd love to hear from you. You can add to the comments on our wall, but we'll see what the web poll results are at the end of the show. So for